Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for the next session of Star Trek New Horizons. We're still playing as United Earth. We've got a coalition sort of going between the Vulcans, the Andorians, and that's at the moment. I think the Tellarites and the Denobulans have done their own little federation, but that will get fixed up in the near future. We just had the Xindi probe event as well. And I think the Enterprise is on the way back to Earth to research. Well, we'll do this shortly. How long till you are there? 178 days. That's fine. We'll get you to go. Yeah, when you arrive. All right, let's continue on. Now, one thing I did want to have a look at. I wanted to have a look and see if we can. Well, we don't have that much research really here. I just want to look at this as well. I think you can do... Can you? No. I think some fleets, some commanders... Where are they? I wonder if they're hero ones. No. Maybe they're security officers. What are you? Are you a security officer? And you're a hero... Oh, you've leveled up already. Ramirez. Dude. Disengagement chance. Yeah, well, hull points plus 15%, so. Maybe we can do... How much alloys we got? We do have a chunk of alloys, but we needed to build up our fleet for the NX classes. What are we building here? Let's actually I might just reduce the music a little bit so my voice is a little bit louder. Sometimes the music's a little bit too loud. I do enjoy the music. I really enjoy it in single player. It's really nice Star Trek scores, but yeah, it gets a bit loud sometimes. So let's get in some NX classes. What are they? 300? 322 alloys. Let's build... Can we fit 4? Yes, we can. Alright, let's have a quick fly through our planets. Yep, you're going alright. Okay, you only got 80 workers on Mars. So what can we do on Mars? What are we going to need more of? Well, we're probably going to need more alloys to be honest. We don't have a hell of a lot, and we're going to need more energy. Terra Nova. You got some Luna. That's right. Okay, we'll do Mars. Can become some more alloys. That'll be another. What's that? Another 100 jobs. 400. Plenty of minerals coming in, so that's great. Let's go through our leaders. I just want to check if I can get any more bonuses from any of our leaders we can recruit. If there's any doctors or engineers in it. Oh, official and ambassador. I always like the ambassadors because look at those bonuses: planetary governors, amenities, stability, unity from jobs 20%, worker pop output 5%, specialist pop output 5%. And then they also make good governors later on. Who's that? That's that Matthew Harris. We don't have a lot of unity right now. What do we got there? Another security officer. Ooh, I do like them. How are our governors at the moment? Good one there. We've got double doctor there. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, to be honest. So it's a planetary governor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. We've got an ambassador there. Well, we don't really need another ambassador, do we, right now? So we'll look at that again shortly. Oh, how long till... I think the leaders are leaving soon, aren't they? 270 days. Alright. We might have to get who we want. I do like that security officer for the 25% fire rate. 30%, well, 33% ship fire rate, 25% damage. That is pretty good. I'm going to grab that one. And we'll see how much influence we get. Not influence, unity. I do need to boost my unity, to be honest. We are a bit low. So that's another thing I need to do. But our priority is to survive. So let's focus on that, shall we? So we've got our science ships going. I would like to do some colony ships. We've got some quite a few colonies, but let's get our fleet up first, and then we'll look at the colonies. Because I'm worried about the Romulans as well.
We are the superior race.
Do I have enough to get in? I build a Tellarites, making friends of that. Andorians, I think we're good. Let's build a spy network with the Romulans. Migration treaty, yeah, sure, why not? We're all friends here in the Federation. Getting 10 influence. What are we getting that from? We're getting 6 from power projection. That's that double bonus we're getting at the moment. We've got some polarized hull plating. Next stage, engine thrusters. Yes, please. A bit more speed. See, we're getting so much influence because of, I believe, is it this? Yeah, Council. You get 2 influence from power projection. They're the ambassador when you have them on the Council. And I've got 1 ambassador there and 1 ambassador there. So that's really good early on as the Federation, getting all this extra influence. Save it up for a when we want to get member worlds and such, because we're going to have 5,000 stocked up. Now, what we want to look at here is that we don't take too long to complete this event. Where's the Enterprise? Where are you?
Detected.
There. Okay, so go up here so you're ready. How long have we got? 250 days. Anomaly. Sleeping dogs. Alright, investigate that. Commander has leveled up. Yeah, do surveying. Double surveying, that's fine. Let's have a look at our ethics. Have we got anything? Fortify the border. First contact protocols would probably be good.
Complete.
Research grants as well. But I just don't want that extra cost at the moment. Encourage 3 fort. Let's do first contact protocols. Fortify the border. Station capacity. We're not really going to build too many more stations right now. So we're doing that. You're ready to go there. I just don't want to do it too early because you can allow more time to build more ships, get more resources and all that type of stuff. So you got the Emirate class. So you're building, because that's, if you do the Xindi event too quick, you can go through it quite quickly, and then you don't have enough ships to actually fight the good fight. Can I recruit? Now I do have an ambassador, don't I? Another ambassador. I'm going to go with that because I think that will be better to have an ambassador ready to use in the future before we lose them. That'll be good on one of our other planets. So I'll just bear that cost. Alright. Oh, hang on. We did do the next lot of NXs, didn't we? We just got some. Now, I want to keep them separate because I want to put my other commanders in there, if I've got some actually. James Harris, yeah, we've got that security officer there. I want to level him up, and we can actually upgrade, but I think we'll go with ship numbers to start with. Do we have any more commanders here? We do have you. 26 days to get another one. You know what? 175. But we're losing too much influence as well. We'll just go with you for now. I can always put in combine the fleets and stuff, you know, with the good commanders once the events happen. So let's just go here. We're probably going to fire this off. I think I've got enough ships, really. 135 days. Let's just do it. we'll kick that off so Jonathan Archer can start this event chain. We've got to have, there'll be another period where we can wait as well, where you can pick a captain, I believe. Utopia Planitia Fleet Yards. With the completion of the Utopia Planitia Fleet Yards on the surface of Mars, the Starfleet Corps of Engineers have recommended the construction of fleet yards in geosynchronous orbit above the planet. With the construction of these yards, we will be able to construct additional starship designs, including flagships. All right, so yeah, this is it's like a mega structure facility you can build above the above Mars. Shipboard activities. Yes, this is just an event that we can do. Worthwhile initiative. We will do that. Let's just have a look. I don't remember actually doing Planitia. Oh yeah, there it is. There, Utopia Planitia. But is it actually a decision that I've done yet? No, I haven't done it yet, so maybe it's just because I've got the ground available or something. And I can start terraforming and that, but I will do that in the future. Yes, we'll research that solar sailor. I had to do shipboard activities, didn't I? Research. Because some of these events, you do activities and stuff, you can get some nice events. Let's do here, build research and build mining. Sleeping dogs. After launching a shuttle to investigate, Captain Malik al-Hadal and a small team from the USS Hunley have determined that the crew of the damaged vessel have fallen victim to a neurotoxin harmless to the members of the away team, while leaving the aliens unconscious but alive. Captain Malik has successfully hacked into the central computer and determined that the toxin was picked up by the aliens after raiding a nearby star system. Well, there you go, I guess. While looking to repair the ship's engines in order to lift the vessel from Barnard Star's gravity well, Captain Malik was attacked by one of the aliens' vessel's crew, a female, apparently unaffected by the neurotoxin. A fight ensures and Captain Malik is injured. The alien contacts USS Hunley with a list of demands, including repairs to the ship and substantial material compensation. She threatens to kill Captain Malik if her demands aren't met. Gain 200 experience, minus 50 influence. Malik is expendable. No, I don't think we'll go with that option. We will be respected. Destroy the vessel. Yeah, I don't know. We'll accept their demands. Maybe get a bit of experience. Hopefully. We've got a distress call as well. Yes, dispatch a rescue mission. Let's just see where that is. Rescue missions are good. I think they give you good influence if you can pull it off. We need a science ship. So it's just around Neptune. Yeah, we could. We'll just wait. We'll let the Enterprise finish that, and then we'll send the Enterprise down there. It's good when things are close. Sometimes some of these missions are a long way away. So this one's nearly done.
Special project.
So the alien probe. So engineering teams have successfully analysed the wreckage of the alien probe. Certain quantum markers in the hull material indicate exposure to a class of subspace anomalies frequent in the Delphic Expanse, a turbulent region coreward. The vessel's damaged computer's core reveal almost nothing short of the name of the alien race, Xindi. Determined to prevent further incursions into United Earth space, the Admiralty have proposed a mission into the Delphic Expanse to gain additional intelligence. Fantastic. Alright, you go down here to, is it near Neptune on Titan? Research that, please. We have, where is Tribunal? Where is that? It's over there. Okay, it's down that way, other side, Andorians. Okay. We'll go with the influence, thank you. So we're doing Solar Sailor. Much alloys
Special
we got?
project complete.
Probably do another couple of ships. So you're going down there. I think we get the Expanse. So we've got another one to do. It's to pick the captain, I think. Select the expedition leader. Yeah, so we've got another 775 days. So we'll leave it for a little bit. And let's get some more NX classes. What's our fleet? So we're getting close to our fleet capacity. Distress call. Arriving at the source of the distress call near Titan, the Enterprise NX-01 has come across a freighter in the Earth cargo service. Answering the hail, the captain of the freighter appears disheveled and injured. Thank you for answering our distress call. Captain, we're carrying ore from Luna and it looks to have been contaminated with unrefined kermicide. If destroyed, our secondary cargo bay and damaged engines. An engineering team dispatched to the vessel is quickly able to repair the freighter's engines. Before leaving, the freighter captain offers the contents of the damaged cargo bay as thanks for being rescued. While civilian refineries would find it difficult to process the remaining ore, the United Earth itself has a number of facilities that could handle it. So we can go with the cargo service is grateful. We get minerals and alloys. Now those alloys would be useful. Or we can get 300 influence. I'm going to go with the influence because 300, that's fantastic. When we're only getting 10, that's what, ages, that's what, 30 months worth of influence? So we'll go with that. So that gives us a nice chunk of influence, which will come very handy later on. So now, just trying to think with the Enterprise, we've got plenty of time. We could go and do, trying to think where's a big system, lots of planets. Okay, maybe the wolf system. All right, let's send it just to use the long range scan, and then we'll get it back to Earth to do the Xindi event. Energy's going down because we're building more ships. Is that one thing that I did? I needed to do, let's do this. Species. Solar Sailors event, standard event. I'm not going to worry about that, just get some engineering. Let's look at the species rights, living standards, decent. Let's increase it to utopian abundance, for at least for the Earthlings, the humans, because that should increase our unity, hopefully, in science. Should have done that a little bit earlier. Because we do seem to be getting enough consumer goods for now. We'll see what happens. Next month, see if that goes negative or not, and what gets boosted, if anything. No, we didn't really get much of a boost, but it went down. Probably their happiness increased. I did get a nice energy boost, actually. A bit of a boost to resources, so that's good. That was worthwhile then. Because those consumer goods are just building up for no reason, really. Commercial pact.
We are born.
Yep, we'll make friends of you.
Initiating communications.
Migration. Saurian League, yes. There's no point inviting you into the coalition because the federation, because it'll form a new federation in the future, and that they won't be part of it anyway. Once we get the Babel event, so Enterprises heading off there to do that. That's fine. New ruler elected, which is the same ruler. Let's just have a look at leaders. Our leaders should have refreshed now. Oh, we got another engineer. Fantastic. And a doctor. Just, I am running out of these things. But that would be good. And a scientist. Official. What's this? Intelligence. Oh, another doctor. Jeez, we're getting a lot of doctors. They're good for they'll be good for our future colonies when you get another engineer there. So we could effectively we get 2 more engineering ships.
Survey complete.
Yeah. So surveying, you're done there. Well, you're surveying out there. Let's check this system out. Who leveled up? Solok. It's good. What do we want?
Our presence in the galaxy has
Anomaly,
not gone
anomaly
unnoticed.
research speed. Well, you're just around the planet at the moment anyway. Now let's check out our engineer ships. Which ones were they again? Because we've got two. So we've got engineer, medical, and then the auto. So if we oh no, we'll keep the auto actually. Engineer, okay, and they're both the same price, aren't they? Makes it hard to pick what's what. Let's yeah, I've got enough alloys. Let's see, should be that one. I'll do one, we'll see. Because then that would mean if I get two of them, that means I can get some more engineers around my other planets. Which would be useful because then we can get these bonuses, which will stack up, which are very nice. 142. Pops are growing quite good actually. Oh yeah, 7 migration. That's fantastic. So the long range sensors are complete sweep of this system, and that's good. Let's get you back to Earth. So some geranium plates out there, that's good. And we've leveled up again. So now we've got Jonathan Archer can become commanding, which gives those nice bonuses there. Ship hull points 20%. Disengagement, fleet command limit 150. Also the council, build cost, military ship build speed. Yeah. Of course we're going to go for that. Coalition invitation.
Initiating communications.
Saurian League. I didn't see the
Alien
event.
Empire is making contact.
Join the Pan Galactic. Who did you join?
Go ahead.
You joined
Maybe
us.
you can do something for us.
I didn't even get a vote. Anyway,
Initiating communications.
Respect
Beta Z.
is our starting point.
how was this ship? We built it. Was it an engineering ship? It was. So let's build a second one. Good, so we guessed right, the top one. Faction founded. Oh, good, we're getting our factions. Check that out in a second. Let's get at least one of these engineers. One there. A legendary leader there. I might go over the legendary leader first. He's a commander too, so... let's send you to Terra Nova, please. Right click. Send there. And we're building another one. How long on this Xindi event? Where is it? It's at Earth, isn't it? 439 days, heaps. So
Respect
Trill.
is our starting point.
So because we bought these guys in, they gave us knowledge of here, the Trill and the Beta Zs. Propulsion technology breakthrough. So we're going to go with, I think, high energy impulse, high temperature. So next stage thrusters. That makes it a bit faster. Beam weapon damage, that could be good, and we get that. Fusion next level of fusion torpedoes could be good as well. Extra damage, we might do that. Let's look at our factions. So approval 51% there, that's not very good. Support 12, 100, 100. Democratic Council of Xenobiology 40. That looks like the easiest one to keep. Free movement. No purges. Diplomatic traditions. Federation Foundation. Well, ruler has empire represented on councils. You know, they're both good. and that does have the most influence, to be honest. Let's manage, and we will promote that one. Simply because it's giving us the most resources. Let's boost our influence, which we do need to look at increasing. We have got some more ships, alloys for ships. Now let's look at this. Now Jonathan Archer's back. You go around Earth. Let's get another scientist there, engineering, because we're going to put you around the moon. Not upgrade, I want to assist. There we go. Now the moon should get that bonus sometime soon. Yes. There we go. It just helps to get these planets going and developing a bit faster. It does hurt our influence a bit, slows down our traditions, but that is, you know, pretty acceptable exchange, I think. So you're an engineer. Not really. You're a legendary leader. Oh, well, we'll do that. Expanse, 322 days. Can we build some more ships? Yes, we can. And then we'll be just over our cap, I believe. Some more aliens in Beta Rigel. Let's see if we can actually research them. Where were they? I haven't done that one yet, have I? I haven't done that one. Let's show first contact. See if we can. And where were they? Down there. Oh yeah, down there. So who's expanding down here? We've got the Gorn. How about you finish that one for me? And then go there. Then go there. Because we're going to be at our fleet cap, we can probably look to start doing some colonies. Let's have a look here. So we've got Centaurus 12. Torrid is M. 16 is Saurian. Torrid as well. What are the Vulcans any good? No, not really. Well, they're 84%, 94. Saurians are just better. Food, population growth plus 15. Oh, nice. Habitability plus 15. So they're a good race to have around. They got that nice. They got good. The Vulcans have nice bonuses there, but that population growth is pretty good. We will use that. What type of planet is this? Minerals. Nothing really. So let's make this, I don't know, University World for now. We'll see how we go. Proxima Centauri. So we've got some more minerals. 74% human. You are Saurian. 12 again. Alright, let's do another one over there. We'll get the Saurians going because they've got 100% habitability. And this planet's got engineering, building cost plus, food, habitability. Engineering. We'll just make you a breadbasket planet to start off with. New Montana. So those two colony ships will get going. Everyone is still working. Let's have a look here. I think we maybe just start this event. We've got 156 days. Yeah, let's just kick it off. Let's get the show on the road, as to say. Sumerian Snare. Yeah, I don't really like this event. The USS Huntley sensors have locked onto the vessel. It is loaded to capacity with minerals and its engines appear dead. An automated distress signal loops every 78 seconds. Sounds like a trap. Captain Malik orders a channel open and introduces herself. A short, rotund alien appears on the view screen. Aha, the alien replies. You have broadcast a distress signal. Do you need assistance? Aha, the alien replies once again. What is the nature of your problem? Captain Malik asks impatiently. We are Pakled. Our ship is Mondor. Look for things that makes our ship go again. You help repair, perhaps. Well, because we are the Federation, we will send an away team. Even though I know it's a trap. The Pakled. Always difficult people to deal with. The economy is going quite nicely.
Survey
We
complete.
can build some more buildings actually on our planets. The Expanse, here we go. So Captain Jonathan Archer has been selected to lead the mission into the Delphic Expanse to gather intelligence on the Xindi. Starfleet has gone to great lengths to accelerate the construction of its most advanced starship, the Enterprise, for Jonathan Archer to command for the duration of the expedition, where contact with Earth is expected to be limited. With a new Warp 5 engine, the Advanced Defensive Systems, and a contingent of soldiers from the Military Assault Command Operations, MACO, the Enterprise is United Earth's best hope for survival. Flagships will be unavailable while they're on the mission, basically. Okay, so the NX is on the way to the Delphic Expanse. Oh, we've done that one. That's a nice planet, size 24. Samaritan Snare. Captain Malik has joined the away team repairing the Pakled vessel. While aboard, she discovers that the ship's databanks contain extensive scientific data on this region of space. Given the varying encoding formats, including at least one classified United Earth protocol, the data is likely stolen from multiple species. The captain mails whether to confront the Pakled about the data or abandon their repairs. Confront the Pakled. Captain Malik accuses the Pakled captain of having stolen data from United Earth. The alien laughs as he draws out a disruptor pistol, vaporizing a member of the away team, or the repair team. Well, that's not good. Captain Malik orders the USS Hunley's transporter chief to beam the rest of the repair crew back aboard. As the team are successfully beamed back, a hastily configured dampening field set in place by the Pakled prevents the return of the captain. The Pakled captain transmits a warning to the USS Hunley. The captain must complete the repairs to the vessel alone or be killed. Ooh. It's not good. There's another event there. Another anomaly. Alright, and then we'll go out this way. We build on Earth. We've got the energy. Nothing there. What about minerals? We could build more mining. We don't really need minerals though. What about here? We need more Unity, to be honest, don't we? What is a Unity building? Don't think we have any, to be honest. Policing, trading center. No, consumer goods are fine. Everything's sort of good. So I guess we'll just. Does this build Unity? Unity from jobs 5%. That gives a little bit of Unity, but this gives. We are getting 74 now, to be honest. Let's go with science. Do that. Lunar. What have you got? 140 jobs. Mixed industry. We're going alright at the moment. We are a little bit over Navy cap. I want to get our Unity going a bit higher, so let's do the landmark. Same on Mars. I could build another alloy there. 155. Let's do the landmark because I do want to get the Unity going higher. You could probably build another regional capital. That's a regional academy. That's like the science buildings, and you can only have one per planet. So we'll build that to to get our science a bit higher. So we don't have any doctors yet out that way for 2 of our planets. We are getting a number of ships that just haven't got the navy capacity to go further. I could build another station. Actually, let's do that. 3rd station. Just thinking we could probably, we've got enough influence and alloys. We can start looking to expand a little bit. Let's build another construction ship. And then we'll start expanding our territory a bit too, so we can start claiming some of these planets. Because a good size 25 one out there, 24 one. Even though a lot of this is going to become our space regardless. It's just good to start to get things moving. Got to unpause. See if we get our captain back or if he dies. I don't remember how this goes, but interspecies medical exchange. Understood. We're already members of that as far as I remember. That's where we got one of our good doctors from. Captain Malik is forced to proceed alone with the repairs to the Packlet vessel. Given the precarious state of the ship's warp core, direct action could prove disastrous and destroy the ship along with the captain. We try and intimidate them, I don't think it'd be good. Attempt to trick them. You, Packlet, are not stupid, says the first officer to the Packlet captain on the USS Huntley's view screen. The Packlet captain pauses for a moment. No, we are not stupid, he replies. You have outthought and defeated us. You have our captain. We respect your strength and cunning. Yes, we are strong and cunning, the Packlet agrees. Well then, we give you all our dilithium and the contents of our databanks in exchange for our captain. Lower your shields and we will beam them over to you. The Packlet vessel lowers its shields and moments later Captain Malik is safely aboard the USS Huntley. With no intention of paying the ransom, the USS Huntley leaves the area. We get 50 influence. Okay, well at least we got our captain back. That's something good. I didn't have to spend more resources. And that was in there, or her there. More unity, getting more leaders. Oh, it paused again. The events keep auto-pausing it. Some migration treaties, Romulans, Klingons.
We will not tolerate
Intel.
espionage.
Slow. It's hard to get sometimes hard to get good intel on the Romulans because of the Tal Shiar. Who should we do relations with? Probably the Betazoids or the Trill.
Respect is our starting
So
point.
we've got the Tellarites. They're already in our Federation now. At the moment, so let's change that and then we can get some agreements with this guy. Oh, the Expanse. Here we go. After weeks of fruitless searching in the Expanse, Captain Jonathan Archer has found his first clue. The owner of a trellium mining station claims to employ a Xindi labourer and would be willing to arrange a meeting for a price. One of the Xindi workers' fingers is provided as evidence. An unfortunate mining accident, apparently, which provokes more questions. The organic residue from the probe that attacked Earth shares a number of genetic markers in common with those from the finger. However, they appear to be from a separate though related species. That the Xindi may not be a single species confuses the investigation. Captain Jonathan Archer convenes with the Enterprise's senior staff to decide how to proceed. Should we abduct the worker? We'll meet with the worker. Purchase the worker's contract. We'll just meet with the worker, I think. Captain Jonathan Archer leads the team to the mining facility to question the Xindi worker, a male named KZak. After having transferred a small sum to the mining facility administrator, KZak knows nothing of the probe that attacked Earth. However, he is willing to offer the location of the Xindi homeworld on the condition that the captain helps free him from his contract, which comes close to slavery. He warns that the facility administrator will likely attempt to enslave Jonathan Archer and the Enterprise crew in the facility too. Agreeing to help KZak escape, Jonathan Archer's team follows through the bowels of the facility until at last they reach a section where the Enterprise's transporters are able to penetrate. However, a facility security team ambushes them, mortally wounding KZak before the transporters complete their cycle. Back on the ship, the dying Xindi reveals the location of the Xindi homeworld and that 6 separate species of Xindi evolved there, including primates like himself. Set a course for the Xindi homeworld. Okay, well, at least we've got some useful information. So we've got our construction ship. Let's take that system. That's got some resources we can use. Build a starbase. I wonder if we can actually, where's our tech? 12 months, 8 months for hardened shields. I think with just the whole plating, I think we can upgrade. Why not upgrading? Oh, we're paused again. There's auto pauses. And the Emirates. I want to do the NX classes first.
Ships upgraded.
Upgrade. 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 Alright. Next Expanse mission. We have arrived at the coordinates of the Xindi home system. However, no habitable worlds can be detected. Instead, an enormous asteroid field fills the star's habitable zone. Using predictive modelling, the science officer is able to confirm that the asteroid field came from a single world between 150 and 200 years ago. Material analysis of the field indicates the presence of advanced compounds that indicate the presence of a warp-faring culture. If this is the Xindi homeworld, it has been broken for a long time. Captain Jonathan Archer orders a return to the original Expanse search pattern. Okay, well, seems like they came into contact with someone who didn't like them very much. Ancient capsule. And further investigation of the capsule's orbit is rapidly decaying, drawing it closer and closer to Kappa Francis 5. The Franklin does not adjust the if Franklin does not adjust the capsule's orbit with the grappler, it will certainly be destroyed. Yeah, prepare the grappler. So the Franklin's chief engineer successfully modified the capsule's orbit with the grappler. Captain Shran leads an away team beam aboard, confirming the capsules to be of human origin. She discovers a number of ancient cryogenic hibernation chambers. Several appear to be occupied. Further investigation reveals that the capsule occupants were all declared dead hundreds of years prior, though the Franklin's doctors believe they can be revived and cured with modern medical techniques. Yeah, let's awaken them. After the cryogenic chambers were brought back to the Franklin and the capsule's occupants thawed out, they appear eager to begin their lives in a new century, and arrangements are made for their return to Earth, where many are eager historians await them. Alright, so we got some society research, and then we'll do, you can upgrade next. And then, yep, you might as well upgrade as well. And then, last but not least, the Emirates. Used up most of our alloys for that, but that's right. Oh, why is our energy going down now all of a sudden? Is that because we built those Unity buildings, perhaps? Took some of our jobs, maybe? So we'll continue the discovery tree.
Ships upgraded.
The fleet's busy upgrading.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Anomaly,
Ships
scrapper.
upgraded.
We'll just do scrapper.
Ships upgraded.
So you've done that. What should we do next with you? So we've got a construction ship going out there. One can go out there. If I go, oh, if I kind of go there. Oh, it's not researched yet. Maybe we go Barnard Star. Yeah, we'll send you to Barnard Star. There we go. The next Expanse mission. The Enterprise has detected a Vulcan distress signal being transmitted from a nearby asteroid field. On inspection, the sailor is heavily damaged and not responding to hails. Boarding the vessel, Captain Jonathan Archer leads a team to make contact with the crew and attempt to effect repairs. Deep in the Vulcan ship, several Vulcan crew members in a frenzied state ambush Jonathan Archer's team, forcing them to take refuge in the sailor's control room. Analysing the bioreadings from the Vulcan officer, stunned unconscious, reveals psychotic effect has been caused by exposure to trellium-D, which pervades the asteroid field. Use Makos to rescue the away team, or investigate a cure. I'm going to use a Mako team. Yep. The Mako team sweep through the sailor, dozens of psychotic Vulcans attacking as they progress. Eventually the Makos arrive at the control room and start to escort Jonathan Archer's team to the waiting shuttle pod. The route to the shuttle pod takes them through the sailor's engineering section, where an ambush and resulting firefight end up damaging the ship's warp core and triggering an imminent breach. The away team and Mako barely have time to clear the area before the sailor's core breaches, killing all aboard. Jonathan Archer logs the incident in an Earthbound probe to inform the Vulcan government, but the expectation is the failure will harm relations. The investigation of Delphic Expanse continues. Yeah, well, I often do the cure side too, and it still fails. So sometimes that event's a bit iffy. But if you succeed, you get another Vulcan ship to help you fight the Xindi weapon. How's the relations? Did that really do too much? Not really. We're only plus 468, so I don't think it really matters. Maybe now we've unpaused, it'll show up. No. I think because all these ships are not in orbit of the station
Our
now.
presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
They in orbit? What are we spending our money on? Ships, stations.
Survey complete.
So Unity to go up. It might just be we lost the jobs. Automatically declined. What do I want? Andorian member wishes to invite the Saurian League to the coalition. I'll just vote yes, because why not?
Establishing colony.
So I've done that one. Okay. Let's do this one. Technology. Hardened shields. Fantastic. Let's pause that so we can look at our ship designs. We're going to go with phase cannons. Oh, 75 months. Ouch. It's a basic technology too. Minus 60%. Why is that? Game modifiers. Missing head research. Ooh. Okay. That's because I put it on the hard levels. Alright then. Actually, if we could get that ship, can we, what's the cost of that? 255, that's a lot. What about that one? 75, now we can go there. Yeah, we'll do that instead. We'll go there, because that's got the geranium plates as well. I want to get them. Now, let's look at our ship design, because those shields will really help. Potentially, what are we getting from that? 670 armor. Hardened shields, so that's about 450, yeah. But that can lead to the shield tech, so we will leave the fleet as it is.
establishing colony.
So that's how colony ships are heading out here to build colony ships. The Expanse. Months of investigation have led Captain Jonathan Archer to a Xindi mining colony where kermicite, a key element used in the Xindi probe attack on Earth, is being produced in huge quantities. The mines appear to be surrounded by a number of small settlements with layouts suggesting civilian use. With enough time and material, we could fashion a series of explosive charges that would destroy the kermicite mines while avoiding damaging the civilian structures. But any delay could allow the Xindi to collect more kermicite for their next weapon. Okay, so let's have Jonathan Archer lead a away team to the colony. Sabotage the kermicite storage only. Destroy the entire facility. Let's lead an away team and have a look at the colony. Infiltrating the mining colony, Captain Jonathan Archer's team have identified the head of operations and have captured him in his home. Questioning the Xindi arboreal, a male named Graylick reveals how he had been assured the kermicite produced at the colony was for research purposes only. Horrified at the prospect of his work killing millions, Graylick agrees to help sabotage the next shipment of kermicite and provide a tracking device to enable the Enterprise to follow the shipment to wherever these weapons are being produced. Excellent. Good result.
Survey complete.
Okay, that was a quick survey. Well, what's down there? That's another world, but let's go down here.
Initiating communications.
Sorry, the universal translator
Initiating
sometimes has
communications.
trouble reconfiguring my lingual
Please make
clips.
yourself
Deltans.
comfortable.
Okay, so we've
You're
met
among
the
friends
Deltans.
here.
They're up here. The Expanse again. Intermittent subspace readings have led Captain Jonathan Archer to a planet orbiting a small K-class star. Astonishingly, the planet is inhabited by what appears to be several thousand humans and a small number of unknown aliens in 5 small towns. Architecture and farming methods are consistent with those used in the late 19th century North American West. Send a landing page. Let's have a look. What are humans doing out there in the Delphic Expanse, which is out this way? That's where the Xindi and that's come from. The Captain Jonathan Archer has spent several days infiltrating the primitive civilization, learning that the humans in the colony were brought to the world centuries ago by a race called the Skagarans, who they subsequently overthrew. The captain is troubled to learn that the surviving Skagarans now live in conditions little better than slavery. Worse, the colony appears to be on the brink of a race war that, coupled with several years of poor harvests, could destroy the viability of both populations. Quietly try to intervene. Reveal the United Earth to the population. We must not intervene. Back to the mission. Let's reveal it. Landing several Enterprise shuttle pods in the center of the largest settlement, Northstar, Captain Jonathan Archer shocked the colonists by attempting to explain the presence of the Enterprise and their centuries of missed history in an effort to unite both Skagaran and human community behind the promise of future technological support. Through his efforts, the attempt has succeeded, reducing tensions and the risk of further conflict between both communities as they adapt to the new reality of a future support and intervention from United Earth. Discuss the future of the settlement. With both Skagaran and human communities on better terms, the future of the colony can now be discussed. While Captain Jonathan Archer must emphasize that future contact from United Earth is dependent on the success of the Enterprise's mission, a number of options are available. Both communities can be relocated to other more habitable United Earth worlds. Alternatively, the human population can be resettled on a human world. The preferred option for many, however, is the continued settlement of the world, which must have now cherished Northstar after the larger settlement, with support from United Earth. So offer relocate communities, offer relocate both, relocate the human population, offer to support the colony's independent development. Yeah, we'll do that. And maybe they might join the Federation in the future, perhaps. Let's have a look at these jobs. They take from the technicians? No. Well, we are getting... Well, let's get...
Council agenda available.
some more energy production. Yeah, we've got fusion torpedoes, so this could be a good benefit. Let's have a look at the upgrades of this. So fusion torpedoes level 2. Let's look. You can hide obsolete. Can you see the obsolete ones? Yeah, here. I just want to look at the difference. So 20, so what is it? Average damage 4.74, 10.90. That's quite an upgrade. Range 60. That's a medium-sized weapon as well. Yeah. So that boosts our damage a fair bit, because if we put those back in, goes to 30, and putting 2 in, yeah, it's close to a 50% increase in firepower. Wow. That's a no-brainer. Alright, let's look at the next tech. We do need to get a research guide. I didn't realise we had such a penalty with that. Minus 60%. Ouch. That's not too bad, because we've got bonuses for engineering. We just got torpedoes. They're not so good. Let's do this one. Torpedo damage. And gets Kermicite. Strategic resource.
Construction complete.
There we go. We've got that going. Let's build. There's no research there. Hang on. Let's build mining, please. Alright, the Expanse. Having followed the Kermicite shipments to a nearby system, Enterprise has encountered an Andorian vessel, the Kamari, under Commander Shran of the Imperial Guard. Shran offers the Kamari services to assist the Enterprise, insisting on sending an engineering team to upgrade and repair various systems. Deriding the Vulcan High Command for its lack of support for United Earth's efforts against the Xindi, Captain Jonathan Archer can't help but feel there's more to the Andorian presence in the Expanse. While the two vessels sit at the edge of the system, their sensors detect a massive energy discharge in the inner asteroid belt as a dwarf planet is vaporized, further confirming the threat of another Xindi weapons. We will accept the assistance, of course. Accepting the Andorian help pleases Shran, whose crew spends the next few days upgrading various systems aboard the Enterprise. Jonathan Archer and Shran devise a plan to capture the prototype weapon by using the Enterprise as bait to lure the Xindi patrol vessels away before allowing the Kamari to beam the weapon on board and disarm it. The mission is successful, and the two vessels renderize in the system's Oort cloud to jointly investigate the workings of the weapon. Several undetected safety protocols are tripped, however, and both vessels narrowly avoid destruction as the weapon triggers an overload of its kermicite-laced energy emitters. The Kamari is heavily damaged, and Commander Shran is forced to accept the assignment of a small contingent of Enterprise engineers to help the vessel limp back to Andorian space. Initial scans of the weapon reveal a number of potential weaknesses, however, no clues as of the location of any further prototypes. Okay, well, while we've got a little bit of time, maybe, let's get these ships upgraded. Yep, we've got enough resources, haven't we? Yes. Upgrade. Upgrade. We'll do the NXs and light cruisers first. That one, that's Intrepids. Yep, we'll upgrade you as well. Why not? How long will they take, these upgrades? Oh, not that long. They're doing them quite quickly. just really a weapon update, so should see significant firepower improvement.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
That was about 600, I think. It was about 1.3, I think.
Ships upgraded.
Firepower.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, they're all going up about at least a third.
Ships upgraded.
And have you got them? No, you probably don't have the medium class weapons. We do, our naval capacity has increased just a little bit. So now we're positive on the energy as well. So another thing we could do as well, I'm not sure on the resources. We need some, what's it? Peregrine resource. That's got a strategic location. Okay. Now why that's good is because, pause, we could build, have we got one yet? Oh, we don't have that tech. You can get a building which gives you another 50 navy capacity, which would have been really, really handy about now. Service beacon. Investigate. So fleet's upgraded. Long weeks spent hunting the Expanse have paid off as the Enterprise has successfully captured a shuttle belonging to the Xindi primate scientists leading their weapons project against Earth, a male named Degra. Captain Jonathan Archer must now decide how to take advantage of his new captive. The tactical officer suggests an elaborate ruse using memory-inhibiting drugs and a mock shuttle pod to extract the location of the final Xindi weapon from Degra. But the resources required are substantial. An initial interrogation reveals little beyond the knowledge that the Xindi apparently believe that destroying Earth is the only hope of survival. Abandon Degra on the world. Prepare a deception. Free Degra as a symbol of goodwill. Let's do the deception. Captain Jonathan Archer orders the construction of a mock shuttle interior as per the tactical officer's proposal. Using memory-inhibiting drugs, Captain Jonathan Archer is able to persuade Degra that the two of them have been prisoners of the Xindi reptilians for several years. Following the destruction of Earth and the reptilians' subsequent betrayal of another Xindi species, Degra reveals that Xindi were convinced to attack Earth by trans-dimensional beings who presented themselves as the Xindi's saviors. After a series of faked attacks on the shuttle and a promise by Jonathan Archer to rescue Degra's family, the location of the Xindi weapon is revealed, Azati Prime. The simulation is terminated and Degra's short-term memory wiped. In an attempt to generate sympathy for their cause, Captain Jonathan Archer then offers Degra and his crew their freedom, unsuspecting that the weapon's location has been compromised. So we know the location of the weapon, Azati Prime. Guessing it, yeah, we can't see anything out there. It's somewhere out there. I guess we're soon going to find out. We've got lots of influence, that's good. It must be the trading or the resources or something we're doing. That's why the engineering, the energy keeps fluctuating widely. Monthly unity plus 5%. Thank you. And that gives us a option. All right, we'll leave that for a minute. While en route to location of the Xindi weapon, the Enterprise has detected the wreckage of a Xindi vessel on the surface of a Class K world in the whatever name the system that is. The vessel appears to be a Xindi Insectoid design. While there are no signs of active Xindi ships in the system, Captain Jonathan Archer debates with the crew on the best course of action. The first officer recommends continuing on to the weapon, as initial scans suggest nothing of value survived, while the tactical officer suggests destroying the remains of the vessel prior to departure in order to deny the Xindi any potential salvage. In opposition to both, the ship's doctor urges an investigation to confirm whether or not any insectoids survived the disaster. Let's check the wreckage out. Investigating the ruins of the insectoid ship confirmed that no technology of value survived whatever catastrophe occurred. As the away team prepares to return to the Enterprise, Captain Jonathan Archer makes a startling discovery, a chamber filled with Xindi insectoid eggs, the majority of which remain intact. After several hours, the captain begins to exhibit strange behaviour, diverting resources from the Enterprise to efforts to restore the insectoid ship on the surface and obsessing over protecting the eggs. The ship's doctor believes that the captain has been affected by a pheromone compound on the eggs. Research a cure. Surely we can figure this out. After several days, the medical team is able to create a synthetic compound which neutralizes the effects of insectoid pheromones and restores the captain to his normal self. The insectoid eggs begin to hatch, and Jonathan Archer is forced to decide how to proceed, leaving the infants on the surface or adopting them aboard the ship. Oh, we can't leave the babies alone, can we? Leave a boy to signal this in. Adopt the infants. We'll take them back to Earth or something. Maybe we can learn more about the Xindi. Shouldn't be too long till we get the next event really, which we should be getting close to the end of this event chain. Because I'll do the we'll finish this Xindi event and then we'll bring this session to an end. Because quite a long event chain really. Okay, here we go. The Enterprise arrives in the Azati system, almost immediately being fired upon by many Xindi warships patrolling the area. The attack is soon halted, though, as a squadron of Xindi Primate and Xindi Arboreal ships forms a protective escort around the Enterprise. Intense bursts of communication are detected between the various Xindi vessels until last a shuttle docks with the Enterprise, and the Xindi Primate Security Detachment offers to escort Captain Jonathan Archer to the Xindi Council chambers to present his case in person. Captain Jonathan Archer presents his evidence to the Xindi Council, proving Earth's innocence. Xindi fears that Earth would seek to destroy their species are shown to be the fabrication of the transdimensional beings who themselves have created the subspace instabilities in the Delphic Expanse to allow the region to become habitable to their kind. The primate and arboreal representatives are convinced, with the aquatics demanding more time to consider their response. However, the reptilians and insectoids are enraged by this. Seizing control of the weapon, the reptilian insectoids launch the device on a direct course to Earth, while the Enterprise races to try and catch up with it. And it says, "We will not fail." Okay, the Xindi weapon has entered the Sol system with an escort of several ships. If the weapon reaches Earth, the loss to humanity will be catastrophic. We must not fail. So let's have a look. So we've got, what have we got here? We've got 8 ships in total. That's more than memory. Let's just slow this down. We've got our ships. I think we should have some more ships warping in.
Evading hostiles.
I've got all these damn science ships. Let's just fix that up quickly. Where are you going? Oh, that's the Enterprise. That's fine. Let's just change you, because you were going, yeah, out there. That's fine. So let's get the Enterprise to link up with us. Fleet stance evasive. Let's link up with the main fleet here. The main fleet can proceed out, please. No, I'm not getting any more ships. I thought I'd get more ships than this. The Expanse. Convinced that the attack on Earth is unjust, a pair of Xindi Primate and Arboreal vessels enter the system, broadcasting their intent to help disable the weapon and prevent catastrophe on Earth. Fantastic. Oh, you jumped in right on top of them. That's probably not good. Fully repaired, the Andorian starship Kamari enters the Sol system with orders to assist the United Earth against the Xindi weapon threat. The Kamari's arrival may tip the balance in the coming battle. Alright, let's move all ships. Let's move these guys away because they're going to get smashed. Alright. I think they're not too bad now. Follow... where's my main fleet, please? Let's follow that. You're following that. Where are you going? Oh, you're from Mars, aren't you? Assist. Passive. Where are you? Enterprise? No. Passive. Come on, Jonathan Archie. Just been the Expanse doing all this stuff. Now you got to get in the fight. Move a bit closer. Mass our forces. Although I think we've got sufficient forces here. We've got a lot of ships. Will be 280. Oh, that's because we've got those extra ships now. Oh, 244. We're getting hammered for energy. All right. That's not good.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Well, yeah, let's engage. Everyone engage. 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 Now we need to get this done before we get bankrupt ourselves. Okay, Roma. Zoom in. They got 8 ships. Hopefully we can win this fight. I'm hoping we've got enough. We've lost a frigate. Oh, they lost a ship as well. Oh, they're hammering these 2 light cruisers. Oh, they've lost a bunch of ships. They lost half of them. Lost a couple of frigates. We've lost a light cruiser.
Anomaly detected.
The main ships are still moving in the range.
Detected.
So we've destroyed all the escorts. Now we're hammering through their armor. Hammering through the hull. Oh yeah, we got this easy.
Construct.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was pretty quick. The Xindi weapon has been destroyed. The efforts of the Starfleet cannot be overstated. Devastated by the loss of the weapon and their fleet, the Xindi reptilians and insectoids have accepted the ultimatum provided to them by remaining Xindi species for defying the will of the Council. Accepting their manipulation into targeting the Earth, the primates, arboreals, and aquatics have promised to uphold peace between the 2 powers, though relations will not be easy. Earth can rest easy. Fantastic. The Kamari, so with tremendous gratitude, the United Earth thanks the Kamari for its assistance. As they depart soul for Earth, the people of Earth reflect upon what has transpired. The Kamari and its crew risked death to help defend Earth, not because there was something for them to gain in doing so, other than an expression of their friendship and mutual respect. In the aftermath of the attack, many are left wondering whether growing our alliance might be the key to securing our future. So we've improved relations with the Andorians. So let's get all of our ships back into orbit. Reduce our energy costs here. Interspecies, so the Benzars have joined. Oh, we can do a refit. For years, engineers have worked on improvements on NX class of starship pioneered by the Enterprise. The Enterprise returns to Earth. Work on the upgrade can begin immediately. 750 minerals and 350 alloys. Yeah, we can do that. It's fine.
Updated.
It's a good time actually because the Enterprise is here. So let's move the Enterprise to Earth orbit. Let's just have a look at what's going on here. There's a lot of events happening. So you've been upgraded, so you can get Engineer, which is a really good trait. Trickster comes up a lot. I'm going to go with this because I like the Engineering trait. So you're a scientist, okay. We're doing that one. What about this one? What's this one? Surface riding. Not sure what that one is. The Zindi Council of Open Borders. Good. So the Enterprise is entering orbit. Research project. That'll be to refit the Enterprise.
Special project complete.
No, go to there. The Expanse. With the Xindi crisis at a conclusion, the future of the Skagarian and human populations on the world, now known as Northstar, must be resolved. Leave the colony to its own developments, relocate both communities, relocate the human population, support the colony's independent development. We'll do that. So adds a domestic focus. Northstar Confederation becomes a subject under United Earth. Okay. An outpost is created in Smith's Sun for Northstar Confederation. All right, let's have a look. Where is that? Oh, it's way out here. Okay. Inner light. The alien probe, Stellar 3, appears to activate as the ship's sensors sweep over it. A surge of nucleonic particles is detected moments before the nucleonic beam penetrates the USS Kamarov's hull. The beam is aimed directly at the captain, Hugo Roy, and after a moment of dizziness, he falls to the floor unconscious. The executive officer orders red alert as the medical team rushes to the bridge. The chief medical officer quickly realizes that the captain is in fact in a deep REM sleep cycle, only accelerated many orders of magnitude faster than normal. Let's reverse thrusters. In a light, US camera backs away from the probe, but even at full impulse it manages to keep a steady relative position while continuing to fire a nucleonic beam at captain. Ray shields. Raising the shields appears to have cut off the beam. For a moment the captain seems fine until bursts into a violent fit of screams and spasms. The medical officer strongly advises the shields are lowered before the captain suffers permanent injury. Okay, lower shields. Several minutes pass. The captain seems to sleep soundly. The crew is uneasy about allowing an alien influence to paralyze the captain, with the tactical officer suggesting again that the weapon be fired to disable the probe. Countering this, the medical officer insists that the captain appears otherwise unharmed, and that it may be prudent to keep the beam in place until it comes to conclusion. Yep, let's monitor the captain. In a light. After several minutes, the probe initially turns off its nucleonic beam, and the Captain Hugo Roy slowly comes to, surrounded by medical staff. The captain looks around as if seeing the bridge for the first time, reciting the names of crew members as if they were distant memories. The crew explains to him what happened, and he is stunned that he was asleep for less than half an hour. Captain Hugo explains that he has experienced an entire lifetime of memories, living in what appears to have been a simulation of life on a long-dead planet. The captain orders the probe to be locked on with the grappler and brought into the cargo bay for further study. An examination of the probe finds an age-old flute, which seems to have a special meaning to Hugo Roy. So what did we get? He gets a second life trait granting the following effects. Leader experience gain plus 75%, I guess that's good. 1500 experience, wow. And a relic found. That is a lot of experience. Oh, and he gets to become a doctor or an engineer. We do need more doctors, to be honest. Yeah, we'll make you a doctor, and we can use you to do something else. So energy's fine now because our ships are back in port. So that event is underway. Anomaly. Just having a look here. So did we get those? I know we only lost one frigate. I thought they must have retreated. NX is fine. So we lost a light cruiser. That's fine. And the Enterprise is... Are you being updated? I guess you must be. Alright, I think this is a good time to end the session because we are well over. I normally try to keep it to an hour or hour and 20, mainly because that Xindi event, that is a major event to get done. 456 days. Now we'll leave that one for now. Alright, we'll save here, guys. So we've successfully concluded the Xindi event. We've prevented the destruction of United Earth, basically. And we improved relations with the Andorians. We've got a bit of a... What have we got? A protectorate out here. What can we look at this, actually? What world are you on? A torrid world. A class 20. That's pretty good size. Population 1.1. And if we look at our contact agreements... term negotiations, we can negotiate something better if we wanted to, but we should be able to, what do they call them? Northstar. If we go to diplomacy,
let's see what we can learn from each other.
At some point we should be able to integrate the subject in about, what's that, 2174, so 10 years for integration at some point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Give me some comments if you enjoyed this episode. And now that we're through that main story arc, we should have a bit less, little bit less talking and reading and more action and development. And we should hopefully start to move into forming the Federation in the near future, hopefully. Or I'm worried about the Romulans and Klingons, to be honest. I probably need to focus getting naval capacity up more and getting more ships into the fleet and better weapons and all that sort of stuff. So we'll look at that next session. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.